Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Nittany Lions will put total weather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's chased out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up after that poor return. So Michigan State's offense will have the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control.
Get your ass.
It means so much. We know that the fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
The Spartans decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Now on the return.
Come on, God, man.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Penn State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Got his man on the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback extends the play. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you
got a
challenge, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Grace.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
I didn't know she was right there.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
I'll get her back up there.
3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
I didn't know. I'll get her back on there after 1 second.
Unloads quickly. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Lincoln. Got him downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lincoln. Immediately fires to the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
The Spartans looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh! What a big boy.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
That's terrible.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. And see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. You can hear the roar all the way to Mount Nittany after he got in the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but year after year they find some of the best players in all of football.
Runs through a tackle.
Gracie.
And the defense wrestles him to the
Gracie,
ground.
come on.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lincoln. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
What?
Quick out.
Right after.
There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I know this this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. They'll run it from the gun. And into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Firing to the right, complete. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, a lot of space.
Good call, boy.
He's a touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Now we're looking like ourselves.
He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Now.
And you want to run the football.
But in the
that's
damn
okay. You'll take some of this.
play
but
that they
if
scored on.
To add up down the road, obviously,
Couldn't
you
do
might
it.
want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to throw, it's Lincoln.
Oh, man.
Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I love the job by the receiver there on the crow route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans!
And that's exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Ooh,
nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Pulls it in, it's Cole. Across the 35, out. At the 36 and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Finding open areas. Turning it on. The 30. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right now. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the run, it's Thomas. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
Fires to the big fella. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. They get him down after he makes the catch. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to throw, it's Lincoln. Throws to the tight end.
Come on, what?
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete.
Really?
That was a
how do I not pick
match up there. 3rd down coming.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Spartans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to throw. It's Lincoln. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Fit it in the window for the
score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he's not going to take the touchdown.
Why the hell would you go all the way over there?
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to pass on second down. Looking to take a shot.
I had everybody in the world beat.
And there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this.
All right.
The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese.
65, come on, dude.
They're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Finds us back in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on third down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Nittany Lions are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
God damn it.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes it easy fire. Can't make the connection,
there.
and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Get off me. I'm too big, too strong.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Lincoln. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play.
Right
Let's see if it stands.
Oh, my God. What? Oh, my God, man.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Now the play fake. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance.
Damn it!
Dead center,
Damn.
perfect.
So close.
And we're locked up here in the 3rd.
Locked up, and I got the ball.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's able to pick his way through the
Last
traffic
game, you take off like a bat out of hell. This one,
on that one before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Oh, he gone.
Speeding down the left side.
Skapoo.
Touchdown, Penn State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean,
Shut your mouth. Bad mother. Shut your mouth.
At some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Freaking fast.
The returner will field it.
I can't believe I missed him.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas.
Yes.
Doesn't
I needed that.
make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Well, they wouldn't have had that computer fake it.
Makes the catch. Wants to make it
no.
field. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Oh, I'm going for it. Thanks for telling me.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Hike it!
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time.
I'm in the fucking button. Come on, man.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Oh, better look out. There he goes. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Give to the running back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
What?
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus
so nice
on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds. Cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time in the fourth quarter.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't know if the offense is going to call these quarterback sneaks very much more in this game. That defense in the interior, they are tough. They got an outstanding push inside, and that's why this offense lost yardage.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really blowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down.
Oh, my God.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
That block was massive, boy.
With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And that is was a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
Looking downfield, it's Lincoln. It's complete to the right. Offense scoops.
You got this too.
Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here comes the heat.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup.
Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
I can't believe my star receiver just got burned.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll have
Sorry,
it.
DB.
Touchdown, Michigan State.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Colorado State is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving Cam the rest of the day off. They're up by 16 over San Diego State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, Phyllis.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on
One
elsewhere.
score game. I like it.
The give as they work on that clock. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Dyer. Makes the catch. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Back open in the middle. He's
Holding.
brought down, but there's a flag on the field.
Oh,
See
my
which way
God.
that's going to go.
God just trying to give the game to him.
That
Good
penalty
Lord,
cost
man.
him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. The offense changing the play. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. so frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself.
Shit!
Finds a little space. There he goes.
Come on, man.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Dropping back, it's Lincoln. It's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. He's got it on the move. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And they're stopped, but I don't think this is decision time. You need a touchdown. You've got to put that on the board. So this offense now, they know it's 4th down. It's a big play. What's your favorite play to go to right now?
Power ahead.
He stopped. Let's go.
What a huge stand by this defense.
I get the hell out of Dodge.
Coming up big on 4th and short. You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll run it, trying to drain time.
Where the hell did you come from?
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Snap to the back.
Get out of my way.
It's a running room. He's
Inbound.
got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat.
Goodbye.
Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are in good
all when we needed.
Offensively, defensively, running,
game,
throwing,
boys.
whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive.
Oh, it's much closer than what it should have been.
Okay, so I didn't. Damn, they beat you by like 3 minutes. Oh, well. Not enough.